បានកើតនៅក្នុងក្រុមគ្រួសារដ៏ក្រីក្រមួយហើយម្លងពេលសង្គ្រាមឪពុកម្ដាយរបស់ខ្ញុំបានលាក់បាំងនៅថ្ងៃខែឆ្នាំកំណើតរបស់ខ្ញុំដោយកុហកដោយខ្ញុំកាលនោះខ្ញុំអាយុ17ឆ្នាំតែគិតប្រាប់ខ្ញុំថាអាយុខ្ញុំត្រឹមតែ12ឆ្នាំធ្វើខ្ញុំគេចវេសពីសង្គ្រាមហើយនៅក្នុងនោះដែរមិត្តភ័ក្តិរបស់ខ្ញុំដែលគេដាក់ថ្ងៃខែឆ្នាំកំណើតពិតប្រាកដភាគច្រើននៃពួកគេបានស្លាប់ដោយសារសង្គ្រាមបានស្លាប់ដោយសារមីនបានស្លាប់ដោយសារការកើតជំងឺគ្រុនចាញ់
Quelques secondes passées dans les régions rurales du Cambodge suffisent pour prendre conscience de l'omniprésence de la pauvreté et du manque d'éducation chez les habitants des environs. Les fondements de cette situation s'expliquent par des années de guerre civile suivies d'un régime génocidaire qui visait les personnes éduquées. Ce groupe, appelé les Khmers rouges, qui était perçu à ses débuts comme un groupe révolutionnaire ayant pour but de mettre fin à la monarchie, finira par réduire le pays en esclavage. Les piliers de la société furent détruits par ce régime dans l'espoir d'en reconstruire de nouveaux, mais cette dite reconstruction n'eut jamais lieu. Le pays, qui concentrait ses populations dans des camps de travail agricole et qui basait son économie sur ce secteur, fut laissé, à la fin du régime, dans un état d'ignorance face au reste du monde. Tout cela sans parler des horreurs, de la torture et de la mort d'un cinquième de la population du Cambodge. Le peuple porte encore les souvenirs traumatisants de cette époque et portera encore ses marques pour des générations et des générations à venir.
I was born in this area. We can see that this area is the fighting area between this Khmer Rouge soldier and Vietnamese soldier in the 80. That means since 78. Our living and our is business the same. We are is just to planting rye, but in that time I still remember it's most is my neighbor how they worry the rye not enough to support, especially in the rainy season. Cambodian children do not worry about the business, do not worry about the education, the school, anything. What they are worrying, they worry about where they can get the safe place from, killed by the fighting. I was born in a poor family, but my history is I see that I walked 12 kilometers to school. When I go to school, I have only one set of school uniform. So most of the boys who get 15 years old, they will become a soldier. Yeah. So in that time, I am small and not big, but I am 17 years old in that time. Yeah. But my father he changed. He changed. I just 12 years old. So it's most of my friends. They do not change. The parents they do not feeling about the problem. So most of them they become the soldier. Yeah. After during the war time, my parent he know because he was born before the war time coming. She sent me he tried to push me to study. I study finish in the village school, no class, and then I moved to the high school, is a secondary school in the village, at the city. How I finished at the Siem Reap, I still feeling about my village. I often come to visit my village, especially my school that I used to study. But what happened in my mind, That means the teacher that I met them 20 years ago, he's still teaching. And during the 2000, I to meet him again. He is 60 years or 65 years old, but he's still teaching. One question that in my mind, because I am the teacher, I know the government, they say that is for the teacher, you must get retired when they are get 60 years old. But why the teacher they are still teaching here? Because the problem, don't have teacher. They need the teacher. Most of our location people cannot become the teacher because during the war time they know people to study. This is the why that they don't have the education.
One or two of my students, they are twins. So then they stop, and I just send a word from the kids say, can you go to their house and tell them to come back to school? Because as you see, study is important, and it's very important for your futures. And then they come, and then the parents said, oh, they stop to go to school because they have to go to somewhere nearby the lake, to work for rice and fish. So then after that, because they are clever also, so then I think it's important if I can get them back to school. But then they stop, and then they just work for building or something small. It's far from home. So then I come and see the family, and then the mother said to me, if you want my kid back to school, so then you give me some money or a salary, so then they can go back to school.
I trust on myself. I see that I can leading this villager because I know about how to leading the children to get education. That I see always say that education can break down the poverty. If we have a lot of education, maybe we can develop our community.
Le passé douloureux du Cambodge a véritablement freiné tous les domaines de son développement, qu'ils soient économiques, social, médical, culturel, mais aussi et surtout ce sur quoi repose toute base d'une société, le domaine de l'éducation. Éliminer l'élite intellectuelle d'une nation ne fait que renforcer un état de pauvreté que la majorité des Occidentaux ne peuvent même imaginer.